The Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer finally comes out tomorrow. So today, I am going to predict what the trailer could entail and reveal about the plot. Before we proceed, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and liking this video to support my small channel, and turn notifications on so you don't forget about me and leave me in the void. Let's start with the beginning of the movie. This is where we are going to be introduced to our new characters. We are going to see the starting locations, and we find out why Mario and the gang go to space. So much like the game, I think the movie is going to start during the Star Festival in front of Peach's castle. Peach could have invited everyone to celebrate Mario's accomplishments from the last movie. Things will just proceed as normal, and then boom, disaster will strike. The UFO, and we can see this UFO in the logo of the movie. So that's how I think disaster will strike, but it can't be Bowser, right? Because he's trapped in the castle. So it's gonna have to be Bowser Jr., the second most common boss we encounter in the Galaxy games, and his son. I think the main motive would be that he wants to save his father from being trapped in the castle. He can't get inside the castle, so he just takes the entire castle with him to space. While all of that's happening and everyone's panicking, Yoshi will hatch as a baby from the Brooklyn pipelines, and he'll probably enter the same pipe to end up in the Mushroom Kingdom and arrive during the chaos. So Mario will get distracted. He's gonna see a little baby Yoshi and instinctively go to rescue him, while Peach, Luigi, and Toad are left behind, probably taken with the castle. And when they get to space, they'll probably be blasted away by Kamek, separating them all. And this is what really sets the plot. I think Mario is gonna have to go look for his friends throughout various galaxies in space. But how are they gonna get to space from here when the UFO and everything already left? Well, this is where one of the leaks come in. I think Mario and Yoshi will go to Tostarena Ruins for help to get to space. We can see in the Old Spice deodorant leaks that Tostarena Ruins is here, so that means it's gonna be significant in the movie. I think this is an easy way to space, mainly because there's floating pyramids here. He can probably just ask the locals for help to get the pyramids to fly to space. And this is where we transition to meet a certain someone. This is where we move into the rising action. This is the main part of the movie. This is where we're going to see all of our references, our different galaxies and Mario locations, inside jokes, boss battles, and so much more. As we get into this, we're probably just going to see a full recreation of the Gateway Galaxy scene with Rosalina in it. This is where we are introduced to Rosalina, because there is no Galaxy anything without Rosalina. I think her voice actress will be Idina Menzel. She also voiced Elsa and played Elphaba in the original Wicked. This is where Rosalina and Lumaz will team up with Mario and Yoshi, and I think she'll use her magic to make Yoshi grow up and have his full strength, as we can see in Super Mario Galaxy 2. They will be taken to the Comet Observatory, and they'll team up to find Mario's friends that are lost in space. This is where we lead into seeing most of our Galaxy locations. And maybe even stuff from other games like the Moon Kingdom from Odyssey and Beat Block Skyway from 3D World, because remember, it's not all Mario Galaxy. I think they'll also emphasize power-up based levels like Honey Hive Galaxy, Freeze Flame Galaxy, Toy Time Galaxy for the Spring Mushroom, hopefully to insult the Spring Mushroom because ew. Cloudy Court Galaxy from Galaxy 2, and some of the Galaxy 2 levels that involve Yoshi power-ups like Tall Trunk Galaxy, Sweet Mystery Galaxy, and Hightail Falls Galaxy. So I think Mario would find Toad somewhere in the Honey Hive Galaxy where he becomes Captain Toad. I mean, he has a backpack for a reason, and Galaxy is his debut game. This is where we get more Toads recruited. I also think he'll find Peach here, mainly because I think she's gonna have more of a bigger role in the movie. I don't think she's gonna be missing for too long. And y'all, I'm scared because we know what Illumination has done in their movies, and given that Mario climbs Honey Queen in the games, I'm just worried they're gonna make something erotic with that. But anyways, we can also see Honey Hive Galaxy in the logo, so that's probably bound to happen. They're most likely going to find Luigi in the Ghostly Galaxy. This is where we can also see representation for the Boo Mushroom. So yeah, once all the friends are found and they finally meet Rosalina, they're gonna ask about Rosalina, and I think this is the perfect time for everyone to get together and listen to her story. So there's probably gonna be a scene during the rising action where she takes them to the library and she basically reads through her story, and we see the full story with young Rosalina in animation. That's gonna be so cool. we are definitely going to see some of our favorite enemies from Mario Galaxy and hopefully bosses. I really want to see Camilla. And guys, remember that Bowser Jr. is the main villain and he has all of these really cool robots. I would really love to see Mega Hammer because you actually have to use Yoshi to defeat him. And I think that would be like a really good scene to put Yoshi in the spotlight. Now, we are going to be led up to the turning point. This is where the entire audience has to shut up and just completely lock in with what's about to happen. I think the turning point is going to be that Bowser Jr. was covering up for Bowser the entire time. He wants to end the universe. So I think he's going to take Peach from here and basically run to the center of the universe with Bowser Jr. This is where the Mario and others are in a rush. They need to power up the observatory as fast as possible. We're gonna basically see a recreation of the entire Go Mario scene with Rosalina. And y'all, this is gonna be the part where the audience is clapping like crazy because that's gonna be iconic to see in cinema. Instead of Galaxy Reactor, I feel like the level before it is going to be Galaxy Generator from Mario Galaxy 2, since I just think it's cooler and better for cinema. We're gonna go through the final level as usual, they're gonna face challenges, and eventually they're gonna reach Bowser, who is teamed up with Bowser Jr. and the other bosses in the game, where the final battle happens. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory from here. Everyone's gonna use their abilities and powers to take Bowser down and everyone in the way. I imagine they get Peach back halfway through the battle, and then Bowser surprise attacks them once again, where they all have to team up to fight him one last time to stop what he's doing. But it's too late already. This is basically where the Mario Galaxy 1 ending scene happens with the black hole scene. And y'all, I cannot wait. It is going to be absolutely insane to see on the big screen. It is going to be at least 1,000,000 times more emotional. This is where the movie will begin to conclude. We get the scene with Rosalina where she talks about the cycle of life. The universe will reset to a few days prior to the festival as if nothing happened. Bowser and Bowser Jr. will be there, but they will be too weak to be a threat. And who knows what happens to them from here. Maybe Rosalina sends them to space, and then the Star Festival proceeds with Rosalina in it. So yeah, that's all for my movie predictions. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Peace out.